Hey guys, we got another at-home workout for you today. Today we got a little bit of a longer one. It's going to be 19 minutes, but it should be of continuous work. So it's going to be a little bit less fast, just keep moving. So it's going to start out with 4 minutes. You're going to do a complex of 5 burpees and 3 wall climbs. Then you're going to do 3 minutes of shuttle runs. We're going to do 2 minutes of step ups, then 1 minute plank, and then we're going to work ourselves back through. So we're going to go 2 minutes of step ups, 3 minutes of shuttle runs, and then 4 minutes of the burpee wall climbs. All right, we're going to give you a couple modifications for each of the workouts, or for each of the movements. And depending on how much space you have, how to do the shuttle runs. You're going to need something to step up on, so it could be a chair, it could be a box if you have one. But to warm up, we're going to start out with some shuttle runs and a little bit of hip prep. So we're going to do our hip capsule and dog pee. So we're going to shove our leg back, we're going to come around and down. We're going to get 5 on each side, coupled with some shuttle runs. So for our shuttle runs, if you have a lot of space, if you're doing this outside, something like that, what you can do is set up something about 10 yards, so maybe 10 long steps, and then another cone or something at another 10 steps. So you have a 10 and 20 meter shuttle. If you're in a confined space, we can do something like just back and forth. Maybe if you have about 10 feet and you're gonna shuttle back and forth. So if you have a long space, you're gonna go 10 yards back, 20 back, and that's gonna be 1 shuttle. If you have some space like this, try and get 5 each way. If you don't have very much space at all, what we can do is we're going to run in place, and I want you to get 20 steps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 9, 20. Touch the ground. Do it again. Touch the ground, and then one more time. So for here, I'm going to go back and forth. We're going to go 10 shuttles, and you can start this with us. So here we go. Touch the ground each time. 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we're going to get on the ground. Try and keep it flat back. We're going to stick our leg back, around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to go back to shuttle. This is when I'm going to do it running in place. $20, 20, 20. And back to the ground. 2, 3, 4. Big butt squeeze at the top here. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, now we're going to go back to shuttle runs. And then our second movement, we're going to lay on our back, hands extended. We're going to bring our hips up. So you're going to get a good stretch in the shoulders, opening up your chest. Try and keep your butt as high as you can. And you're going to bring your leg up. When your leg's up, I want you to think about driving your hips up a little bit more. Lots of times our butt starts to drop. All right, so we're going to go shuttle runs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're going to go onto our back. We're gonna get 5 on each leg. Foot up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. One last time through. This time we're going to do it running in place. And touch. And 20 more. 3. And ground, and back onto your back. Hips up, chest up, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And you guys can relax. We're going to go through a prep for our movements. So if you guys can grab your box or chair or whatever you're going to step up on. If you don't have anything that you want to step up on, another thing we can do is lunges or split squats. So for our lunge, we can step forward or back. I like to step back. I want to keep a vertical shin and a vertical line from my shoulder to my knee. And I'm going to come back up. A split squat, I'm just going to stand in that position, and I'm going to come up and down. Try not to shift forward like this as much as just going down. All right? So you guys can use whichever modification you want there. But we're going to get 10 stationary step-ups. So we're going to keep our leg up on the box, and I want you to control up and down. So up, and I want to control myself down as opposed to sort of a jump up and then fall back, all right? If you're able to stand off to the side, you're able to bring your leg more or less right up and down. We're going to get 10 of these. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oop. And I did not control myself on the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, now we're going to alternate our step-ups. Biggest thing as we're moving through reps, just alternating, we want to make sure that our whole foot gets onto the box and that we push through our flat foot the entire time. We're not coming up onto our toes on the way up or down. All right, so now we're just alternating. We're going to get 10. And I want you to stand all the way up at the top of the step up. And I also want to make sure that we don't do this, because now we're turning it into a two-legged squat more than a lunge on the one leg. So we're going to get 10. We got about 8 more. Five, 6, 7, and 8. All right, so that's the full 10. And then we got our wall climbs. So again, for our wall climbs, we're going to start with our chest on the ground, and we're going to walk ourselves to our chest as close to the wall as possible. So only go to where you feel comfortable. If you don't feel comfortable doing these, I'm gonna give another movement that we can do. So I gotta be careful so that my mic doesn't fall out of my pocket, but I'm gonna go from starting on my chest. I'm gonna walk myself up, chest to the wall, and then I'm gonna walk myself down. We wanna make sure that we're not just flopping down to the ground. So make sure that you're under control. If you're having trouble controlling yourself back down, then don't go up as high. If you don't feel comfortable going up on the wall, or if you don't wanna walk your feet on your walls, we can go into a plank, get up, get down, and we're gonna start on our elbows, come up, up, down, down, and that's 1, all right? So for this, if you're doing wall walks, I want you to get 5. If you're doing the get up and get downs, I want you to do 6, so up, up, down, down is 1. All right, I'm gonna do them all in get up, get downs. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, for our workout, we're the first 4 minutes. So remember, we're gonna do 4 minutes of burpees, 5 burpees, 3 wall climbs. If you're doing the get up, get downs, then you're gonna be doing 5 burpees and 6 get up, get downs, all right? And you're gonna do that continuously for 4 minutes. Then we're gonna do 3 minutes of our shuttle runs. Then we're gonna do 2 minutes of step ups. Remember, if you don't have a box or anything to step up on, you can do step back lunges, or you can even just do split squats. I would start at like maybe 4 on a leg and then switch if you're doing the split squats. Then we're gonna do a 1-minute plank. You guys can do your plank either on your elbows or up on your hands, doesn't matter. All right, and then we're gonna go through it all again. For your shuttle runs, if you have a little bit of space, remember that you guys can get maybe like 10 feet, and you're just gonna go back and forth for the minutes. If you have a little bit more space, try and get that out to about 30 feet if you can, and you're gonna go back and forth between those, and then we're gonna go through it all again. All right, so for our burpees, we're going chest to the ground, and then hands overhead. If you want to, we can just do kickbacks, in, out, and then up. All right, you can also, if you're still going to go all the way chest to the ground, you can walk your feet out, walk your feet back in, and then up. All right, so 5 burpees, 3 wall climbs, then 3 minutes of shuttle runs, 2 minutes of step ups, 1 minute of a plank hold, and then we're going back through 2 minutes of step ups, 3 minutes of shuttle runs, 4 minutes of burpees and wall climbs. Make sure you guys put your scores in SugarWOD. If you don't have SugarWOD, go ahead and post your total reps in the comments. All right, have fun with that.